Welcome back, everybody. This is Glockman4519, and I am back with another ROM overview. This one here is Validus, or Validus. I know I'm probably hacking the name. I am sorry about that. It's Validus, and this is for the Nexus 6. I am just completely caught off guard with this. I had no idea that it would be themed. Even though this is a CMTE supported ROM, it comes themed with its own really awesome dark theme. Um, Very, very impressed with this. When I say themed, I'm talking about I have not applied a theme at all to this. Um, and if I go quickly, I want to move some things around here, set this up so I know where everything's at. Where's my messaging? Right there it is. Um, this is the phone. This is the dialer. Remember, I haven't applied a theme yet, and this is not a layers supported ROM. This is CMTE. Uh, Contacts. Messaging. Let's see here. Let's go into check Gmail real quick. See if it's not themed. Of course, these are all um, the GFs that I downloaded, and they're supposed to be the clear GFs, the titanium, or excuse me, the Dirty Unicorn TVO GFs. I don't understand why they are now. Like there, see that one's clear. Um, the Play Store should have been. I don't understand why it's not. Hangouts. But anyways, let me see if I can find a calculator and see if it is themed with the ROM too. There it is. No, okay, it's not. But anyways, guys, this thing is done beautifully. As you can see, the drop down. I am running the ground zero um, header up there, and it changes every so often. It's really cool. So let's go into settings. I want to get through this. This may take a little bit because I haven't done this ROM in quite some time. So let's go to About Phone or About Device. As you can see, it is Validus or Validus. Validus. I'm guessing that is Latin. That's just a guess. I'm probably wrong with that. Um, but you can see it's for the Nexus 6, Android version 6.01. I am running Blackbird kernel only because I want to test it. This is the latest uh, release of Blackbird kernel, and so far I am loving it. It comes permissive, um, and everything about it so far is smooth as silk. So I I may just be running this for a while. Uh, the build number on this, this is well, actually I think this is like 5 days ago, 5 or 6 days ago. Where is it? Well, the build number is MOB30D, but I wanted to come up there. I wanted to show you the build date on it because this was just released not too long ago. Right there it is, 415. So it's about 6 days old. Developer options. Quickly, you're not going to find too much here. They have most of the stuff in their custom settings. You do have your ADB over network, and just check out this theme. I mean, this is what they call their dark. It's not normal themes that you get when you can pick between dark and light or auto. You get this grayish background. No, this is the way dark should be. But back to developer options. Um, if you scroll on down, normally where you would see um, your multi-window, it isn't there. They have it moved again to the specialized settings, and even the last app button is not there. Quickly, security. You can encrypt your phone if you like. It does have privacy, the caller block list, device administrator, unknown sources. Make sure you guys tick that on. And all the way at the bottom is your screen pinning. And sound and notifications quickly. Other sounds. Notification light. That's where you would change that at. Battery. Heads up is down here. Again, pretty cool stuff. I just really like this theme. And again, I just want to make sure you guys understand I did not flash, or not flash, I did not install a theme on this. I did download a theme, but I didn't install it. The theme that's on is the default theme, as you can see. Display. Here's where you can pick the theme, the built-in theme. If I go to light, this is what it looks like. But we are going to go back to the dark. That's me. I'm screwing with it. Sorry about that. And you have your sleep settings, your LCD density settings, font size, and rotation. Now, where everybody's waiting for is the Wolf's Den. You have your status bar options. This is kind of set up like Dirty Unicorn, where you slide to the right and you get more options. I really like this setup. First up, you have your clock position, then show date, AM, PM. You can show that. Uh, the size, you can if you tick that on, it'll make the date smaller. Um, you can pick the style if you want, date format, and of course, you can color it. Thank you. This is what I consider a true custom ROM. To be able to color my status bar is just awesome. And as you guys can see, I basically colored it to match the theme that the ROM came with. So it just looks a lot better. Battery status style, I have it set right now at standard icon, but these are your choices for that. You can show your battery percentage or not, choose to hide it. Um, and they do come with the battery bar. Again, I wanted to theme it to fit in with the theme. The only thing I kind of went with an off color was the data and Wi-Fi. It just kind of stands out for me. I can tell at a quick glance where I'm at with that. You do have the capability of coloring your icons. Um, I was looking here. Oh, the very top one is this is where you can pick and choose what kind of icons you actually want to show on the status bar. So if I would say I didn't want my Wi-Fi icons shown, I could tick them off, and actually it should be shutting that off. it's probably going to require a reboot, but I'm going to leave that on. And then you can go ahead and color all of the icons in the status bar. I think that's just awesome. This is the way a ROM should be. It's kind of Resurrection Remix. Screwed is another one that's built like this. Carrier label, it has it. You can put it on there if you like. I didn't set it up. I usually do, but I just left it out this time. But this is how you set it up. You go right there. You do have your network traffic if you want to have that showing. Right now I have it disabled. And then something else that's pretty cool I wanted to show you guys was the uh, Validus logo. Of course, I have it colored to match the theme, uh, and you can choose to left or right. This wasn't what I wanted to show you. It's in the quick settings. Let's see. You have your tiles. You can add, pick and choose what tiles you want to show. This is what I have on, and this is what I didn't put on. I'll let you guys look at that for a little bit. And you have your brightness slider. You can pick and choose how many tiles you want to show um, per row. You can enlarge your first row if you want. That comes stock that way. Vibrate on touch, the whole 9 yards. Status bar area. You can have your task manager show. Weather service settings. If you pick on that, I would like to have that enabled. I didn't the first go around when I set it up. I do want to have that on, and that's in metric. I don't want metric. Custom location, yes. Then you can have the weather in the header, condition icon. It's default. That's what I have it set at. Custom header image, if you like. Yes, I like. And I have the ground zero right now random picked, and that looks like that. You notice it changed already. You could go with the Validus or Validus, and that is kind of look like what it looks like. That changes as well. Of course, you could go with the nature. That will also change if you choose it that way with the random. Let's see, poly. Brushed. And then the default would be that right there. I am going to go back with the ground zero. Show header image. This is underneath that is your visibility on brightness. That kind of allows for when you're in direct sunlight. That changes that. Your quick pull down. You can choose right, left, or none at all. And then your transparency for the header, all the way at the bottom. Navigation bar options. You can enable it, disable it if you want. You have your nav mode, smart settings. Under nav mode, of course, you have fling gestures. If you guys use them, that's where it's at. You have your smart bar settings. And then underneath that, of course, you have your pulse and battery size. For pulse, if you click on that, those are your settings for that. And bar size. Slide to the right, you get your extra options. You can have the kill app back button on or left-handed mode. Next up are the hardware buttons. You have your advanced power menu. A lot of options on there. Thank you guys, or thank you developer for that. You guys know me. I love this. I use this more than anything. Then of course you have your volume buttons. This is where you would set them up. Recent screen. You do have slim choice to use slim recents if you want to use that. And these are all your settings for that. By the way, this does come with the Slim Launcher installed and Nova Launcher installed. I am running Nova Launcher. Then, of course, these are the settings for the standard Marshmallow recents. This is the one that I use. I do have it set for the full screen. I disabled my search bar and I have my memory bar showing. Clear all button, and I have it for bottom left. I'll show you that. If you notice my RAM bar at the top, pull up from the bottom. We'll go back into settings. Let's see, where were we? Lock screen. Show weather, show location, your show timestamp, your condition, your icon condition. You can go monochrome, colored, or V clouds. I kind of use the colored anymore. I used to use the V cloud, kind of into the colored now because I can change that. And then of course you can hide the weather panel. Slide to the right. It's going to give us our lock screen shortcuts. They do give you center and bottom. Again, developers awesome. I don't use this, but I know a lot of people that do, and it's just great that you include it in the ROM. Lock screen wallpaper. You guys can set up the wallpaper if you want, and then if you decide you want to go back to the stock, you just click the return to default. Slide to the right. Lock screen colors. Again, I just love this. You guys know I love being able to color things and make it my own. And here it is. I mean, I'm not even going to read down the list, but it's a big list. And as you can see, I'm kind of trying to stick with that theme. The only, where I've kind of got off track is a little bit of purple, yellows, and oranges I've kind of thrown in there, just kind of off and on. And if I go to the lock screen, you can see where the colors are in the words. Next up is your hardware navigation. That is if you have hardware buttons on your device. The Nexus 6 does not have hardware buttons, a hardware home button, stuff like that. You could customize it here. And last but not least is your advanced UI. This is going to be where you can pick and choose between animations. App circle bar if you guys want to use it. I'm a fan of that. I don't have it set up now, but this is where you would go to set that up. Again, for those of you that don't know what the app circle bar is, you basically turn it on. Pick the apps that you want. I will just pick a couple here real quick to show you how to use it. Like that. Click OK. Next thing you want to do is have your trigger width. I usually have mine pretty wide. And then you want to set your height. I kind of like it right around the power, right where the power menu is, or the power button's at. Then all you got to do is touch it, and it will open up into a circle with only the apps that you put on it. Gesture Anywhere, if you guys use that, it is there. Then, of course, you have your multi-window. This is where that is going to be at. And then you have your clock widget, which is basically what it says. This is your widget for your clock, your weather, and your calendar. This is where you would set that up at. Weather panel. And of course your calendar events. And guys, that is it. This is Validus. I do want to apologize for screwing the name up. I'm not used to saying this name very much. Normally, when I say the name, I call it Validus. That was I've always said it. I know it's wrong, but that's how I say it. It does come with SuperSU pre-installed. I will tell you guys that if you flash a custom kernel, you are going to have to reflash SuperSU because it will take the current or it will take that uh, SuperSU out of it. So just be aware of that. Uh, Again, the ROM is super fluid. I've had no problems with it whatsoever. It booted up fine. The G apps I threw on it, I used the TBO Clear, worked like a charm. No problems at all. I can't say enough good about it. I really like this ROM. Um, so there it is, guys. If you liked the video, give it a thumbs up. I just want to take this time to thank all of my subscribers. And I do have a couple more videos I'm going to be releasing today. I'm not going to tell you what they are. I'll keep it a surprise for now. I will tell you this much: they are not going to include CMTE supported ROMs. They are going to be layers ROMs. So be looking for those, and I will see you guys on the next one.